Today we will be installing a transmission insert bushing and a rear suspension inserts on my Subaru BRZ. Okay, the next step you want to do is get a jack and support the transmission, and then remove this 14, that 14, and then eventually use this and that one. Yeah, I missed these two back ones right here. You can't actually raise the transmission enough to pull this out, so you're going to have to take out these bolts also and then drop this. Okay, now that we got the support out, we just impact this 17 mil off, lube this up, insert it, and put it back on, and then we're good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we see the arrows and we're going to insert the bushing this way. So it says Whiteline on the back side, and we just lube it up with some of the lubricant and then tap in the bushing with the mallet. Okay, I got the bushing in, I lined it up, and then I put the 17 back in there, but I didn't torque it down yet because it's not in the car. Okay, the next step is to put this back in, and the 4 bolts, all of these are 30 foot-pounds, so I'm going to go torque them down. Okay, the next step is to install this brace and torque these down to 30 foot-pounds also. Okay, now we lower the transmission and we put these bolts back on, and these are 30 foot-pounds, and we tighten this one up right here to 30 foot-pounds also. Okay, the first step is to support your subframe with the transmission mount and then impact off these bolts with a 19mm. The next step is to lubricate these 2 bushings with the provided lubricant, and then you put this bushing in like this, and then this bushing up here, and then raise it with the jack. Okay, the next step is to drop this pan, and you're going to remove these 2 12mm and these 2 body clips, and then the pan will go. Okay, the next step is to loosen this bolt, and take out this bolt, and then you can lower the frame down and pull this out and insert the bushing up here and down here, and then raise it back up. Okay, now that you have the bushings in, you just raise up the jack and you should be able to thread this bolt in no problem, and then just tighten this one and then tighten this one, and then... Okay, now that we got the bushings in all 4 corners, we can tighten these bolts right here to 72 foot-pounds. These to 72 foot-pounds, and then these right there to 20.